Hello, my name is Evelina. I'm a wife, a mother, and a creative soul, living with my husband and son in a quiet corner of the world beyond a lone stretch of pine trees. A few months ago, we moved to a renovated 38-feet camper nestled in a wide open meadow, our new place to call home. Here, in a place where the wind sweeps the trees, the owl coos at night, and the moon like a silvery cup shines so clear against the hushed sky, we hope to build a meaningful life and begin our humble journey. We have lived in our camper for 4 months now, and I will begin my story from the time when we moved in. Here's our house. We have survived an unusually cold winter this year. I watched the January days pass by through the small windows of our camper. In the wide, wild field where the earth was sleeping and the lace of ice covered the bare bones of trees, our camper was a lonely shelter. Though with poorly insulated walls, it was the only source of warmth that depended on a constant refilling of our propane tanks. Never in my life have I felt so deeply the penetrating rays of warmth from reading in the late evening by the small yellow light in my pajamas and baking bread in my newly installed gas oven. But the joys were many. We had our first Christmas feast in my parents' camper. The food was prepared in a tiny kitchen and gifts were opened. I believe there was still a divine radiance of light and joy spreading out into a big, wide world, even from a tiny speck of our camper. Then we celebrated the upcoming of a new life, inviting our friends and family to warm by the bonfire with hot wassail and roasted hot dogs. Good morning. It's February 25. We're approaching the spring. I'm just gonna take a walk to see what Roy is doing. He's been up since like 7 a.m. today to plant the trees that he got. He got, I don't know, at least 50 trees. At least 50, and he has to plant them all in 1 week. Quite getting pregnant here. Really pregnant, feeling a bit more heavy these days. But it'll be so nice because we have so many projects to get done this spring, and it'll be exciting. Lonely, kind of dual boring days of February are over, and we can just now enjoy all the new things of spring. So that's really nice. Оля у нас великий работник, да,
Работает. Кто у нас тут работает?
Хорошенький. And Roy is getting compost. And my dad is planting persimmon tree. Why is it not making noise?
I need some more.
You need more? How many trees you got in?
About to be 3.
3. And you have how many? 100?
A lot. Brady, grow up so you can help me, buddy. You gonna help me, buddy? Yeah, buddy. 70 more trees. 70 more trees.
Just as the earth began to stretch itself in a spring warmth, so each new day brought our roots deeper to begin feeling more at home here. We are getting to know this place to the deep core of its being, imperfect, real, tangible, and so earthy. Spring came with rain showers, high strong winds, sticky clay soil, beautiful sunsets, ants scurrying through the little holes, fields starred with buttercups and tall grass scratching your feet. With frequent winds and tornado warnings, my dad and Roy had to at least anchor our camper down to give it a bit more stabilization. Furious winds and rain pattering against our camper ceiling kept me up at night, shaking our camper and leaving my thoughts to wonder whether our little home will stand firm or fly away. Spring is an awakening season, both for the soul and creation around. Dormant dreaming state is turning into a real grabbing about with earth, seeds and slugs. And life right now feels so simple, so hobbit-like, gentle in its pastoral cadence. Not perfect, often very much repetitive, but full of grace.